Hey everyone, and Jerry here with a midweek announcement that is blowing my mind. So, as you know, we will be celebrating International Women's Day on March 6th, which is this Saturday. We are also celebrating the month of Sherry from Obsidian Texts and Tangents. So, that's a thing that's happening as well. Happy early birthday, Sherry. But I have been invited by the co-producers of She Be Lady, which is an International Women's Day celebration that centers African women, I've been invited to be in conversation with Nnedi Okorafor as part of the keynote fireside chat event that's going to take place on Sunday at 4:30. I'm excited. I am honored. I am thankful. I feel like this is a very important moment and an important opportunity. Why? Because, as you know, I've read a bunch of Dr. Okorafor's books. I am currently working on one of the short stories in Kabu Kabu. And I think that Dr. Okorafor has, by introducing the term African futurism and really focusing on the importance of works of science fiction written by African writers that centers Africa in our visions of the future, in our connections between ancient wisdoms and technology and future wisdoms and technology, the willingness to center Black women, right, and girls in the work that she does, right? Like this, I think that she's given us words, right? She's given us characters. When you talk about Binti, right? What do you think about? You think about an African girl living in a village who goes to a university in space, who creates technology, who is a harmonizer, who is able to like influence and change, and who's brave and courageous and loving and kind and takes risks, right? And I mean, she's a superhero, and so much more, right? We are in the process in the literary community. We are now, creating words to really describe, the bounty and the majesty of these characters. And when I think about Dr. Okorafor's work altogether, right? I'm so moved by it, right? I'm so moved by it. The latest book that I read was Lagoon, and it was the second time that I read it, and I loved how much science there was. I love how it was decidedly a Nigerian story, right? And there's so much love for Nigeria in her work. So I can't wait to talk to her about whatever she wants, because she's the spotlight. But I can't wait to get into topics of writing, activism, the future, African women, and what's unique about our experiences. I speak as a diasporic African woman, but what's unique about our experiences that needs to be centered in science fiction and fantasy, right? So who knows where the conversation is going to go, but this is your opportunity to be a part of it. You can buy your tickets over at Eventbrite. There should be a link in the description below. And I want to shout out Noria from Chronicles with Noria, who is an amazing booktuber, enjoys a whole bunch of different kinds of books. I turn to her for YA fantasy because that's sort of where our reading interests align, and science fiction. But she also is a lover of Nnedi Okorafor as well. And I think that, as a Nigerian booktuber, she's changing the game. She's changing the narrative on BookTube. Her Fakathon has really gotten us to think about how to challenge homophobia and how to challenge racism and sexism and all sorts of other isms and obias in our work and in our reading. So if you haven't yet subscribed to Noria, please do. You'll be able to find the link to her channel in the description below. And if you can join the folks at Chibi Lady over the weekend, I would absolutely love that. All right, everyone, have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in a few days for the Octavia E. Butler Slow Read. We're starting our reading of, oh, my bookshelf cooperated. I'll be starting our reading of Octavia E. Butler's Clay's Ark on Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And on Saturday, I'll be on a panel that was created by Chloe over at Thistle and Verse. The panel is going to be talking about Black trauma in literature. I believe that we are going to be starting, I want to say at noon, 1 or 2. Let me go to my... We're going to be starting at 2 p.m. Central and 3 p.m. Eastern. So that's also going to be happening on Saturday. And then on Sunday is going to be the talk with Dr. Okorafor at 4:30 Eastern for Chibi Ladies. So yes, please join us doing all the things. And happy International Women's Day. Happy month of Sherry, because it's going to be her birthday in March. And we're all celebrating her amazingness. So please go and follow her on Obsidian Texts and Tangents. And I will see you soon. Read with purpose. Bye.